Welcome to IT Pro Express, your go-to source for smart tech tips, digital safety, and staying ahead in the digital world. How safe are plastic flasks for children, and how long can one be used? Plastic products are a major threat to the environment. They can also be harmful to human health. Microplastics pose health risks to people of all ages. That's why many opt for flasks made of glass or metal instead of plastic ones. However, for children, choosing such alternatives isn't always feasible, especially when they need to carry water to school in plastic bottles. But many parents remain unaware of whether the plastic flask given to their child is safe or how long it should be used. It's important to know the signs that indicate a flask should be discarded and how to use it safely for a longer period. Dr. Tasnuva Khan, consultant at the Pediatrics Department of Dhaka Medical College and Hospital, shares important insights on the health risks of plastic flasks for children. How long can a flask be used? A flask can generally be used for 6 months to 2 years for children. However, if the inner color or transparency of the flask fades, it becomes worn out, or cracks appear before that period, it should be discarded immediately. Damaged plastic structures increase the risk of releasing harmful chemicals. How to use a flask safely. If using a plastic flask for your child, fill it with water before going out and secure the cap tightly. Place the flask inside the backpack, or wrap it with a thick cloth and place it in an outer pocket or hand it to your child. This reduces the risk of the flask heating up during transit. If plastic containers are exposed to heat or sunlight, they may release harmful chemicals into the water. Daily maintenance. Discard leftover water from the flask at the end of each day. Clean the flask thoroughly. If not properly cleaned, the flask itself can be a source of germ contamination. Some flasks have narrow mouths or ridges inside. These need careful cleaning to ensure all parts are hygienic. Use a brush to clean the interior properly. After washing, dry the flask thoroughly. While buying a flask, choose high-quality plastic products. Make sure the container is BPA-free. Bisphenol A is a chemical often used in plastic manufacturing. Check the resin identification code printed on the product. It's usually a number from 1 to 7. Avoid numbers 3, 6, and 7 for drink containers. These types of plastic are considered less safe for reuse. Choose flasks marked with other numbers, which are relatively safer. When to discard. The more plastic products we throw away, the greater the environmental damage. Still, plastic products must be discarded after a certain period to ensure safety. It's best to look for alternatives to plastic. If no alternative is available, consider repurposing the plastic item after use. For example, a used flask can be turned into a pen holder or a small plant pot. Thanks for watching.